Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Maddie Collins, and if it's your first time here, my YouTube channel just documents my filmmaking and photography journey, and I bring you guys along with me so that hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes along the way. Alright, so this week I shot my very first at-home product video. In this video today, I just want to show you guys how you guys can do it too on Final Cut Pro and using like a green screen and the keyer effect. And number two, I wanted to share with you guys some beginner mistakes that you might make along the way and how we can reduce those and save you time when you shoot your first at-home product video. And if at any point this video interests you to the point where you want to just scroll down and click that like button, it goes a long way. I appreciate every like, and yeah, I'm desperate. So why I liked doing this week is that this is something tangible in my filmmaking career that I could see myself doing potentially for money at some point. So you can definitely get clients for doing videos like this, and the setup is actually kind of hilarious. I used a couch cushion because I didn't have a green or blue screen kicking around, and I've since ordered one because the results that I got from a couch cushion were actually pretty solid. It wasn't ideal, and I do have a green screen and blue screen on the way coming from Amazon of China, which is called Taobao. Another thing you should think about is resolution. So 1080p in 2021 is fine, but not if we're punching in on our product in post. So definitely use 4K. Make sure you're using 4K footage so that when we punch in Final Cut or Premiere, we're gonna have a really nice image. Last thing we'll talk about is light source. So make sure you have like a big natural light source, like a window or something like this, or you have an artificial light source as well. Bring it nice and close to the subject and make sure that it's diffused. So to review, have the bottom of the product the same color as your background. Have a nice big key light shining down on your product. Use 4K quality in settings. Nail focus using manual, and use a tripod. Okay, so now let's head over to Final Cut and check out my workflow. I'm going to take you through just a few steps here to make it really easy for you to follow along. Make sure that you pause and do the action with me along the way. So first thing you want to do is you want to go File, New Project, and call it First Product. Shoot. Make sure your video is going to be on a 4K timeline because we shot it in 4K. Second step is to drag and drop your clip onto the timeline, and now we have a rotating bottle. All right, your third step, make sure you're on your Effects tab, Video, All, and you're gonna type in keyer. Drag and drop that on, and now my background is black, not the blue from the couch cushion. All right, the next thing you wanna add from your Effects tab is the draw mask. You can drag and drop that on. That's going to give you then a control point to mask around your bottle. And for us, because I use that white bottom, I'm just going to cut it off straight edge at the bottom. And I have something that looks like this. Fourth step, which is crucial, in your draw mask section, under transform, you're going to add a keyframe, control point, add a keyframe. And now we're left with a rotating growler on a black backdrop. So what can we add to make this look better? First thing I'm going to do is go to my transform window, and I'm going to change the scale of this image. I'm going to bring it down, and that looks pretty good. All right, so now that we have a rotating bottle on a black backdrop, I'm going to add an overlay to kind of make it match its surroundings. So I'm going to drag and drop that overlay underneath my growler because it was already keyed out. You have a nice looking overlay at the back. Because we are working with 4K footage, you can, under the View tab, you can click Better Performance instead of Quality so you don't have drop frames along the way. Okay, now I have this watermark to deal with, so I'm going to click my overlay, then I'm going to transform this as well. I'm going to drag it until the watermark is gone. And now I have a pretty nice looking growler on a bed of beer. All right, so we can take this one step further by adding beer pouring sound effects. And I also have a royalty-free song that I downloaded off YouTube. Last thing before I share it with you guys is I do have the company's PNG transparent file. So if I play it, it doesn't look good there, but I can quickly change the length of it. And one more time transform. As you guys can tell, it's my favorite tool. put it in the bottom right, and we have a product that looks like this. Alright guys, that about wraps up the video for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you learned anything new, please leave a like. That goes a long way. And if you made it this far in the video, you are a real one. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.